I think we time to practice. Oh goodness. Easing into it on this Sunday morning. Saturday. What's wrong with me? It's Saturday. I didn't sleep well last night. If I'm being honest, this is maybe the first day. It took until day 4, but I kinda didn't want to practice today. It only took 4 days, chat. But I'm here. We're gonna do it. I'll practice. Oh goodness, alright. Here is the agenda for today. We're bumping it up a little bit, going for a full 2 hours. The plan, anyways. I need to get my cello drones before we start the timer. Cello drones in my ear. Nice. Don't want any trapped water before we start. One thing is going to derail my practice session. It's trapped water. It's good. This. Start the timer. Alright. So we can see now the top of my head. I've adjusted my chair upwards. It was hurting my back. That felt pretty good in terms of tune. That was not. I feel like even this is only day 4. Yo, what's up, Millar? 1 minute down, 1:59 to go. Let's go. And we're doing more on top of that. We're not stopping till my face is completely numb. Probably not, but good to see you, friend. Whoops. I really hope the cello drones did not come through on that, because Fellow drums were playing F and I was going all over the place. That would have been very dissonant if it is coming through. But I apologize. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we don't need it for right now. Yeah, it doesn't feel too bad. Exclusively in the low range. It's when we start going from like all over the place. The high range included, no shot. Although, that actually kind of worked. I wasn't expecting that to work. They were kind of all working. I know one thing I need to figure out, and this is not for today, but this is for a future day. I need to start doing articulation practice. Right now I've been focusing really hard on getting my lips back into it, which is valid and good, but I have not been doing articulations and stuff. So my lips have been all just free flowing and legato and slurs up and down, but I have not really practiced articulation. So I definitely need to do that, but not today because I don't have anything prepared. Anyways. Again, intonation is all over the place. I'm just happy that the notes are coming out. The notes are there. That's encouraging. They haven't really been there as of yet. Yeah, articulation, especially in the low register, is going to be a challenge. Yeah. Very rusty, very sloppy. Excuse me. I definitely need to find some good. It's probably just gonna end up being scales at first. Scale practice, doing them with articulations as opposed to just legato up and down, which is great, which is good, but not today, because today I just want to get through. This is the last day of refreshing my memory on melodic on scales. So after today, I'm probably gonna go through all majors, minors. After today, as part of a warm up, as opposed to scale studies. Probably do some articulations on some of them, but in general, just to get back under the fingers, I'm taking a little bit longer on the first few days just to make sure I remember the keys. So melodic minors, some of the more interesting of scales, and we'll get to modes and shit, down the line. But melodic minors are my favorite minor scale because they're different on the way up and down. On the way up, you have flat third, as all minors do, but then you also have a regular 6 and 7. So it's a major scale with a flat third on the way up, and then on the way down, it's just the natural minor. So the 6 and 7 are raised on the way up and then flattened on the way down. It's really cool. Sounds really fun. So for example, that's melodic minor. It's fun. It's got the, so it's sharp, ba da da ba da da, and then it's like it's just really fun. It's really fun. I don't know what else to say. All right, but we're gonna do it. Come on, cello drums. Here we go. Not bad. Not bad. Ah! That was bad. Alright. E. This is one I've kind of got to think about, I think. So an E is a B. So it's B, C sharp, D natural. B, C sharp, D natural. E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B. And then on the way down, it's A natural, G natural. Yeah. Okay. E flat. Great key. So D flat, on the way up, it is G natural, A natural. On the way down, A flat, G flat. D flat, and both. Great key. Tricky one. Not really for the notes or anything. That's one of the easier keys in terms of notes. But just in terms of the... I mean, that's an D, but the range is... It's tough when you start going downwards. I don't know. Anyways. D, so that's an A. Melodic minor. C natural. F sharp, G sharp on the way up. G natural, F natural on the way down. Hot dog. That's the kind of that I felt good with that hitting that note first off and not having to like little victories throughout the day keeps you going, man. That was not one. I ran out of breath and also forgot what scale I was doing at the halfway through. All right. Not super happy with that one. I don't like not being able to get the note on the way down. But for the sake of practice time, we'll move forward. D flat, which is A flat. So on the way up, A, B, C flat, which is probably why you think of it G sharp, but I'm a weirdo. So on the way up, A flat, B flat, C flat, D flat, E flat, F natural, G natural, A flat. On the way down, G flat, F flat. Yeah, C flat both times. Weird fucking scale. I don't know, chat. I can feel a bit of improvement over, this is day 4, especially over the first few days. The notes feel like they're settling back into where I feel like they should be. The muscle memory, you know, riding a bike is coming back and all. Not to toot my own horn or nothing. Y'all know what I was doing there. Alright, so this is a C, which is a G. So B flat's on the way up and down. E natural, F sharp on the way up. F natural, E flat on the way down. Ooh. That was not bad. That was not bad. And you know, for introducing a third octave on the fly, not bad. Feels pretty good. Feels good to be getting back to some level of like, okay, I sort of recognize what I'm doing, you know? B, which is an F sharp. F sharp. So F sharp, G sharp, A natural. B, C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp on the way up. D sharp, E sharp, E natural, D natural on the way down. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to start down low for this one, but we might go down to it. E natural, D flat. F sharp. E natural. E natural, D natural, C sharp. E natural, D natural, C sharp. Yeah. Conceptually, I'm getting them back in my brain because this is the and I'm this is one reason why I am so excited to be streaming my practice time is because when I would practice beforehand, I'm trying to keep all my objectives, all of my thought process, all of my everything up here. I didn't vocalize. I didn't write down. I didn't have a fucking to-do list. It's helping me be organized, be intentional. Why didn't I do this 15 years ago? Anyways. What are we on? B flat. B flat. That's an F. That's easy. A flats all over the place. D flat, E flat, or D natural, E natural. Easy peasy. nice. That one felt real dang nice. Alright. A, which is an E. E is G natural, G natural, C and D sharp on the way up, C and D natural on the way down, C and D natural on the way down, G sharp, D natural everywhere. Oh man, the low E is there today, ladies and gentlemen. Watch out. Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your husband. We got low E's all over the place. A flat, which is E flat, E flat. You have, oh, this is a horrible one. So it's E flat, F, no, G flat. So it's G flat, C natural, D natural on the way up, C flat, D flat on the way down, E flat throughout. We'll see. Low E flat is kind of there. Kinda. I don't even know if I'm gonna go for the low G. I don't believe. Excuse me, low D. Concert G, but my D. I don't think that I have that one in me. But D. F natural. B natural, C sharp on the way up, C natural, B flat on the way down. Good key. Good key. That's okay. We don't need for it to be. We don't need for that D to be there. And in fact, I'm lightheaded just trying it, so I'm not going to try it. Let's get this straightened out. Not trying to be all cockeyed, all mimbly bimbly. F sharp, G flat. So F sharp. No, it's not F sharp. It's not F sharp. It's D flat. D flat. Or C sharp. C sharp. C sharp. D sharp. E natural. F sharp. G sharp. A sharp. B sharp. C sharp. Yes. And then C natural, B natural, B natural, A natural on the way down. So I'm so used to thinking in flats. For the minor is to add flats. Taking away sharps is weird in my brain. Adding flats feels more natural, but we'll see. I also definitely need to, I need to tune this thing. That's probably going to be a thing for probably tomorrow's practice. I'll go hard on tuning this thing. It's so weird. Like I'm trying to my whole porpoise, my whole entire dolphin here, and actually that's end of scales. End of scales, end of days. As I'm verbalizing the key and the notes before playing them, I'm trying to get the notes in my head. Because right now what I have is I've got under my fingers, I'm getting the muscle memory back from when I did all 36, 48 scales on a daily basis in like 20 minutes. And so I have some of that, but I'm trying to think of the notes intentionally so that I can get that association built up, because that's not there. I'm not thinking of the notes. I'm just like, yes, this is the finger pattern for going up and down this scale, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to break that a little bit, or at least relearn, whatever. You know what I mean. What did I say? Kopprasch number 2. A freaking again, man. Oy. All right. Kopprasch number 2. Numero 2. Why are we so blurry here? More blurry. There we go. Much better. All right. My breaths and attacks. I'm also realizing I don't have the muscle memory back for like the starts of notes. So if I'm on a metronome, if I'm on a timer, and I have to be like ready for this downbeat at this time, my breaths and my set are not there. Excuse me. Excuse me, chat. was rough. I'm trying to get it through. At least, you know, I realize I'm taking a break here, but I'm trying to go through in general without stopping and working on an individual line. We'll come back to the lines, but all the way through, bit of a mess. Bit of a mess. There's lines that I need to definitely work out in isolation and in context. Very good. And it's the dynamics. The dynamics are tough. I think maybe on the pianos I'm getting a little too piano, and I'm losing my air support, so I maybe need to not back off too much on those. That was good shit. That was not. That was not. I was feeling myself, and then I got reality checked. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's not back to where it needs to be. It is not performance ready. If I had to play this for Andrew Carr, my old horn professor, last I checked, second horn in the Florida Orchestra. No joke. He'd have been like, let's work on that for another week. That would be his polite way of saying, you ain't got it yet, kid. You don't have it yet. He's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. I assume he still is. You know, I haven't spoken to him in 15 years, but... Anyways. I don't know what I was trying to do there. That's the problem, is I was gearing up like I was ready to play something, and I didn't know what I was going to play. So I played nothing. This is not Kopprasch. This is noodling. This is noodle time. This is not Kopprasch. All right. Kopprasch time. I want to get. I'm gonna do it from. I'm gonna do it from this passage here, this piano. So it starts off in the scale in thirds, and then it goes down the scale in thirds. Then it does the scale in thirds again, but then this time it modulates down to the G, which is what this was the line I was practicing a little bit here. So I'm gonna start from this one. That's what we're doing. All right. Curious, but it was not bad. I need to be better on the entrance on the high G, maintaining a forte on the descending arpeggios. And then, yeah, really just the last line. I think it was decent up until just the entrance after the high G hold. Nope. Nope. I was rushed on the entrance there. And then on the decrescendo there, I'm losing steam. I think I'm backing off too much and not having my proper air support underneath it. That wasn't bad. That was not bad. That was not bad. Old Andrew Carr, he might say, you know what? We'll still work on it for another week, but also do the transposition. Also work on the transposition. So you know what, Andrew Carr? We're gonna work on the transposition too. Well, I'm gonna keep doing this, but yeah, I might, because he said to do it in D. It is written transposition in E, but he overwrote it with D. So I think we'll try it in D after doing another time in F. Yeah. Just kind of a mess. Just kind of a mess. I'm gonna try it again. You know what? Maybe back the tempo off a little bit. Don't need to go so fast with it, that's all. Hold on. Definitely lost steam there at the end. Whew. But you know, made it through. By gum, made it through it. This is beyond the scope of Kopprasch. So technically, I think we've made good progress on Kopprasch. I'm confident moving that around. You know what I think might be fun to add just as a little, well, maybe not at the moment. Maybe we'll wait on that. I was thinking maybe doing some lip trill practice. I might add that in after the might add that in after excerpts because I wanna look for excerpts because and the whole reason for this chat and this is why I'm definitely I said at the beginning that I did not really want to practice today, and that's true. But what changed? It's comb. Everything changed when I added butter. Everything changed. It's got the juice. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So what I did was I went outside, had my cup of coffee, as I often do with my chickens, and I was looking. There's a and this is not practice time. I'm giving my chops a little bit of a rest before we get into excerpts. So I was looking at the local orchestras and their audition lists. Turns out the one near me, the one in the town in which I live, had auditions this past spring for principal horn, and I think they always do as for like sub lists. And so I was going through the excerpt list for those, and this is you're already gonna test my. This is Shostakovich 5. It sucks because there's Shostakovich 5 and there's Tchaikovsky 5 that both have horn excerpts that are on the audition list. But anyways, the whole point of me saying this is that if they routinely have auditions in the springtime, April-May time frame, well, I'm getting started in November. Maybe I might have some of these audition repertoire pieces up to snuff by then, and for a sub list position. I will come in and I will be a horn section member, and I'll be your defender support main, play the parts nobody else wants to. Let the high horn players, sing and do their thing, and I'll be holding it down just in the background. I'll do the offbeats, man. I'll do marches. I don't give a shit. Anyways, but all that being said, this is Shostakovich 5, which is an awesome, fucking awesome low horn excerpt. It's horn tutti all down here, so it's like hold on. I got some water and it's very low and it needs powerful articulations, which I have said earlier today, in fact. Not my forte right now. So this is gonna be one excerpt that we use specifically to focus on those areas in which I am deficient, so that we can hopefully clean those up and get this excerpt audition ready. Hopefully. We'll see. All right. My bass clef is very bad. Again, that's on me. And this is sight reading for me right now. I looked at it briefly and listened to it, but I have not played it before this very moment. So pardon my sight reading. Sight reading is also something I'm very deficient at. We'll get that in practice later on down the line. But for now, anyways. Nope. Oh my god. I gotta figure out breaths in there. Rest, 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 rest. What a cool excerpt, though. One's like this, and the Einheldenleben, where it starts off on the low B flat, goes but then also at the end of the excerpt goes up to the high B flat above the staff on an entrance after a rest. Like, that's a cold note you gotta hit. It's so cool. Y'all know what I'm talking about? If you don't, you're about to. Not right now. We'll get there. Anyways. That's Einheldenleben. Very first note. Something like that. And what's so funny is that line right there is so fucking hard on horn. Maybe it's just a me thing, because low is not my forte. I'd say it's a mezzo piano at best. But a little music joke for all y'all out there. What am I doing with my arms? I don't know. But that is so hard, and the horns have it with the cellos. But a cello is just going. They probably don't even have to move their hand up like that. But that line on a horn is like, it's foundational for like the horn repertoire. Like that's a baseline. That's a benchmark standard by which you're judged. Crazy, you know. That's a particularly difficult slur because it's oops, puppy stretching. It should be like there's a big gap between them, but it's not so big because you overshoot it and you go a full octave instead of just a fifth. Anyways. But also, you could just do it like I'm doing it all first, just first here because you can do that. Up until the G, of course, but. Oh, and then for the D is trigger 3, just because it feels nice. But you could do. And do like, but I don't want to do that. That's just annoying. I'd rather have my lips be better, you know? Anyways, but that's Einheldenleben. We're not doing Einheldenleben. We're doing Shostakovich. What are we talking about here, man? Oh, that's not right. First little bit is sounding okay. It's the tricky bit, in particular, is bum bum. So this C right here, there's a break in my embouchure that I'm noticing around the E flat to the C. So like, in order to get that C to really pop, I kind of have to like anchor and support. So I'm trying to figure out what my mouth wants to do to make those sounds, because I can make those sounds and I can make them kind of well. It's figuring out how to make them well and how to do that consistently, because those are what I believe I did not really have a strong grasp on when I was playing earlier in my life. So, anyways. Something like that. I this particular version, this writing of it is very difficult for me to read. I hate it when music is written like this, sort of like handwritten style, maybe literally handwritten. It's just it to my eye, it's not. I'm not as used to this. You know, there is that little break in there, but I feel like I'm navigating it decently well. I feel like it is being circumnavigated. Nope. Oh my goodness. I am gonna need a minute. I am so lightheaded right now. Oh my god. Oh my god, that shit's no joke, man. Oh Jesus Christ. It's like if you've ever tried, and this might be a little specific. Oh Jesus, it's hitting me now how lightheaded I am. Oh Jesus. Okay. I don't know how niche of a reference this is, but if any of you have ever tried to blow up an air mattress, right? But you didn't have a pump. Has anyone else in chat ever had to do this? If blow up an air mattress by mouth. Anyone ever done this? Because I have, and boy howdy, that shit puts you on your ass. That fucking hurts. That's kind of how I feel. Because you had to use so much air. There's so much air support down there to be able to, one, play the notes at all, to have them be strong, to have the dynamics, to have the proper support. Man. You gotta have lungs of steel. And I do not at the moment. We'll get there. Hopefully. Maybe. My bass clef is so bad. I can't read an F sharp. Which, of course, is just the horn 2. Horns 3 and 4, they have. Better. Because it's easier. But I think that's the only split between horns 2 and 3, 4 is this line here. And then they harmonize down here. That's that. Something like that. What else was there? What else was on the excerpt list? Excerpt. Horn and C. Horn and C, you guys. C, horn and C. That's an E flat, is what that is. No. E flat to an F. Duh, because it's a fourth down. It's a fourth down, so it's an F. It's an F! It's an F. Sorry, guys. My horn and C transposition is a little rusty. You're gonna have to give me a minute. No, it's a D, not a C. Brahms 3, by the way. Brahms 3. Horn and C for Brahms 3. Fuck you, Brahms. Whoever thought this was a good idea is a douchebag. Is that right? Fourth down. Diversity. Da, 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 da. Somehow that doesn't seem right to me. Hang on. I'm gonna, just real quick. Reference. Ba, ba, da, wa, da, dum. my rhythm is wrong in here. I'm not as familiar with Brahms 3. I should count this one. I should count this one. Ba, ba, da, 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 da. Oh. Da, 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 da. Yeah, that's it. So it's da 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 2, 3. No. I had it and I think I've lost it. Two, two, da, 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 da. 1 each. 8 is da 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 da. What's up, Quake? Finally a brass playing, practicing here, listening to. Hey, I appreciate it. This is a. I hope you're not a stickler for like what's gonna sound good. This is literally my 4th day back after many years, so it's gonna sound bad. But I appreciate you hanging out, and it's gonna sound better eventually. But for right now, I can't get this freaking Brahms, man. For some, the rhythm is not intuitive for me, and it's in horn in C. Horn in C. Absurd. This is some bullshit, man. Brahms didn't know how to write horn. Hot take. That was better. I hate this. Really, 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 really to all of it. So yeah. I don't know. Really, Brahms sucks, and really, so I played. The last time I seriously played was 2019 because I was playing with the local pops thing, and I did a couple concerts with them. But then I fell out of practice for 6 years now, and before that, I played last in 2011 was when I stopped. I dropped my college music program and changed majors to accounting because obviously that's what you do. So 2011 stopped. 2019 played for about a year, 9 months to a year probably not that long, and then stopped, and then so now I'm back almost honestly like 15 years later is what I'm saying, just for easy math. But we're gonna get back to it. Once a day. We're gonna be intentional. We're having good practice time. By gum, I'm gonna get there. All right, so hold on. So this is horn in C. Horn in C. I gotta remember. Horn in fucking C. Many years. It's a decent sound. Let's hear it. Well, you're getting there, you know. And the other thing as well is that this is day 4 after how many years, and we're an hour and a half in. We're an hour. Well, you can't see. Hour and a half in. I'm trying to conserve my stamina a little bit. I can feel my lips are starting to tingle. My stamina is not all quite there, but we're just familiarizing ourselves with some excerpts here. I don't know how much more I've got in the tank. That's The goal is 2 hours. We'll see if we get there. Yeah. I need to figure out where am I breathing in here. So probably here. Probably can sneak one here. Yeah, somewhere there. I think that works. That might have been what I've been doing, but I'm trying to, like, since I don't have this printed out to write it on, you know? Good practice habits, that's what we're trying to get back into. Because it's E flat, D, B flat. For some reason, this passage here, I'd never remember that that's a B flat. If I had this printed out and I had a pencil. Here's the thing. It's B in the key of horn in C. Horn in C is G. In that key, F sharps are in the key. So even though this is a B natural is F sharp. My transposition training wheels still need to be engaged for a little bit. I did it again. Horn in C. Fucking hate horn in C. I don't know how many times I've said it, how many times I'm going to continue to say it. Horn in C blows. It's like, why not just write it in F? I know there's historical reasons. You didn't have a horn in F. You had to adjust the crook so that you were a horn in whatever, and then you played it just like normal. I know. But is that any reason why in this year of our Lord 2025 we can't just write pieces in horn and F? I don't fucking know. We have the technology. They just like to make it harder as a joke. I don't know. Anyways. Alright. So true, the art of score writing forbids writing up there. Like, yeah, I know it makes sense in the score and the history and the everything. Like, all I'm saying is they could do better. They could do better. That's all. That's all, you know. My lips are tired. My lips are tired. My brain is a little tired. I personally am a trumpet tryhard. My lips are always stiff from too much practice. Dude, I hear you. I hear you. I've been combating that for, I mean, back when I was playing seriously, I definitely know how that goes. I dabbled in trumpet a little bit. It was always difficult for me. I marched trumpet in high school because we were a very small school and we just kind of needed trumpets more than we needed horns to march. It was always so difficult for me because I'm sure you're familiar. You know, trumpet mouth placement is evenly on top and bottom lips, right? So like, something like this, which is completely different from how you're supposed to play horn because horn is 2/3, 1/3. It's more like this. So you got 2/3 on the top, 1/3 on the bottom. So for like 3 years, 3 or 4 years, I marched trumpet instead of horn. So I had to relearn embouchure placement for trumpet, for horn. It was all kinds of fucked up. So I have a soft spot for trumpet, though I will probably never play one again in my life. Oh yeah, I don't know that's for me, but that's fine because that's why we have people like you, Quake, trumpet tryhards. We got trumpet tryhards and horn tryhards. Takes all kinds to make an orchestra or a nice brass quintet, you know. Nice little chamber music. That'd be, man. I miss playing with people, you know. And I'm just stalling for my lips again, as per usual. University, university. University one. Something like that, I think. Quintuplets always fuck with me, especially quintuplets on a triplet feel on a 12/8. What is this? This is in 12/8, I think. No. No. What is the time signature on this? I mean, it's 3:68, I guess. Whatever. Are there a lot of Humpit and Trorn duos? Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. It's an hour and a half into practice. Are there a lot of trumpet and horn duos? I don't know that I'm that familiar. I know whenever I was in college, I would play dipperies and tripperies, which are just horn duos and trios, and I don't think they might have had quipperies, just four-part horn things, but those were my big experience playing in like small ensembles. I did do a brass choir. When I was in college. I don't know if we ever actually performed. We might have fallen apart after a few rehearsals for lack of. There was a lot of other stuff going on. We just kind of didn't prioritize. But horn and trumpets, you can make quite a duo. I love brass ensembles though, like Dallas brass, Canadian brass, any sort of brass quintets where it allows the horn to shine, the lows to shine. Trumpets always shine, it's whatever. Y'all always have your moments in the sun, but I love a good brass ensemble. What am I doing? I think let's go back to some of the low stuff. I feel like I want to keep working low. Brass trio is more popularized for sure, and quintet dominates, and for a reason. It's kind of like chamber orchestras. You got your strings or woodwind quintets. You got to have a full, all parts covered is naturally going to be a bit more, I guess, more marketable, more palatable, more desirable than say just a horn trio or just a two trumpets and a horn. Like that would go fucking hard. You'd have to have a good horn or a good you'd have to have a good low horn, because if they're going to cover all the low parts and then can go woo and soar up on the delicate high stuff, that could be a good arrangement. Two trumpets and horn, or even, do you need two trumpets? Trumpet, horn, trombone, trumpet, horn, and an upright bass. That'd be pretty fun. Love that, dude. All right, I need to do this low stuff. Can I just say, this most previous attempt at Shostakovich. This is Shostakovich. Yes, Shosti 5. That one felt good. That one felt pretty solid down low, pretty secure. That one felt nasty. There was water in there. That was all over the place. Yeah, there it was. Trigger 3. Anytime you start playing something, you hear water pop on trigger 3, you know you're in for a bad time. Come on. All right. Uno más. says we have lost internet, perhaps. I hope that is not the case. Bit rate seems decently low. I apologize. Don't know what they can do about that. Which it'll fix itself here in a minute. 12,000? It was up at 15,000 KB for the bit rate. It's supposed to be 6, and now I think it's stabilized again. But damn, that was weird. Anyways, it gives me an error message sometimes, says like bit rate is too high. When I have it set on 6,000, it just bumped up to 15K. I don't know what you're doing, Twitch, YouTube, whatever, whoever the fuck you are, OBS. Anyways. Sorry, I was doing that on vibes, and I wasn't actually looking at the I wasn't looking at the music. Oh, I'm so lightheaded. Oh, Jesus. That's so hard. This is so hard. You know what? You know what? I think we've done decently well for ourselves on Shostakovich. We'll come back to that one maybe in a bit. Let's get back to some fun stuff. We love Einheldenleben in this house. Ah. Blah, 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 blah. Rest, 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 rest. And then the fun part. And I fucked it up. By that point, my lips are exhausted. Like in your cheeks here, trying to pinch them, keep the embouchure together. all the up and downs and the hee ho hee ha. You know, the jackass over here that I am. It's tough. It's tough to go all the way, explore the range in such a way of the horn. That's a tall ask. It's hard to do when your lips are exhausted. That's all right. We're familiarizing ourselves. We're getting building endurance, making it exist first. That's the first step, chat. It exists, and then step 1, make it exist. Step 2, make it perfect. We're on step 1. That was neither. That was step 0. That was fart obnoxiously into your instrument. All right. You gotta build through there, so hold on. I knew that wasn't right. I knew that wasn't right. D is trigger 1, 2, but I got in my head trigger 3, and so then that translated into trigger 2, 3, which is a D flat. Can't do that. Yeah. That G there is going to be tough. It exists. It is not perfect. By a long shot. Not even close. And there's so much water trapped up in there. Okay. Let's see if we can do it correctly. A little bit better. First note. B. Flat. Obviously. Even that's like decently difficult to play that loud and prominent that you want to in this section. Because like, I'm trying to not do it on the B flat horn. I'm trying not to use that as a crutch to like lock into the notes. I want to be able to do that fully on the F horn. And that's difficult. Because I could do it on the B flat. Excuse me. And the notes all lock in better on the B flat horn. But for me personally, I like the timbre and the tone of a full F horn more. I like to minimize my use of the B flat side as much as I can. Within reason, within practicalities. Like, you know, whatever. Now I'm stalling again to give my lips a break. I don't have enough air to hit that G. That one I hit because of pressure. Even then, I'm running out of air. Oh God, I love that rip. I love that rip so much. And in context, because that's when it splits. That's when it harmonizes. Because the first time that it goes, it does this for how the piece goes. If you're not familiar with Ein Heldenleben, first off, what the fuck are you doing? Go and listen to Ein Heldenleben right now. Oh, it's so good. But so it's a big, you know, driving. It's the end. It's the culmination of all of the introduction here. And the horns, I believe the cellos too. The horns and cellos are sort of like this in the intro here. And it's like that, and then it modulates. If you notice, it modulates. So this, it's in the key of F, right? Da, da, da. It's all within the key of F. But when we go down here, we go down to the next refrain. It's G minor because it's G with a B flat. That's G minor, I think. I mean, I know that's G minor, but I think that's what it modulates to. And so the high horns, I believe, keep the G there, and so it ba-ram, ba, and it splits there into the most beautiful. Oh, what a piece! What a piece! Strauss was cooking with this one, no joke. I forget it. This is the wrong part for that. Still haven't had a chance to play Strauss with anyone, but you played a lot of other stuff, just not of Ein Heldenleben. Dude, I don't know what the trumpet repertoire is like. What are some good like orchestral, like if you're going in for an audition, I'm assuming, forgive me, I'm assuming your level of proficiency here, but if you were preparing an audition list, what are some trumpet excerpts that would be requested? Because, like, you know, I know the horns. I know Ein Heldenleben. I know Shostakovich, Tchaikovsky. There's, you know, Beethoven's all over the place. There's Brahms all over the place. You know, Midsummer Night's Dream is really good. I think that's Berlioz. You know, there's a lot of really fun. Till Eulenspiegel is another Strauss. Don Juan, Don Quixote. This Till Eulen. Is it? I think it's Eulenspiegel. Till Eulenspiegel. EU. Yeah. Because so the lore, the Strauss lore, and this is why I love Strauss so much, is because all of his good shit for horn come from tone poems. You know what I mean? Ooh, pictures. Okay, Ravel's piano. I don't know that I know Ravel's piano. I know pictures from an exhibition. Shasti 5. Shasti 5 is just all over the place because that's what I was just. That's Heldenmaiden. This is the intro to Heldenmaiden. Brahms, Tchaikovsky. This one here, the low one that I was working on. This is Shasti 5, Movement 1. I'm sure you're familiar. Unaccompanied studies books. Oh, Ravel piano in G. I did a piano concerto when I was with the Wind Symphony at USF in 2011. I don't think it was Ravel. It was a decent piano concerto. I don't remember much about it other than like the intros were weird. It was one of those where the piano's going along, doing along, and the horn intros, it was like it wasn't melodic. It was like that was that was the first thing, and then you rested for 30 measures, kind of. And it was like it's yeah. Ooh, and concerto. Oh, okay, all right. So this is I only know like two. I know two concertos. I know Haydn, and I know Hummel. And I don't know if I know all of them, and if there are other Haydns or Hummels, but I know the Haydn, the one they use in Squid Game, right? The that one's a fucking banger. I love that one. And the Hummel, I think it's Hummel. You know you know what I'm talking about. You know what it is. Those are the only ones that I know off the top of my head, because those are the only ones I tried to play when I was in high school, and it didn't go well. It didn't go very well. I think I'm stalling again for my for my lips. I hate bass clef, man. Bass clef is the worst. Why do they write this shit in bass clef? Henri Tomasi, trumpet concerto. Henri Tomasi. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say Tomasi, trumpet concerto. Tomasi, trumpet concerto. Played by Philip Smith, New York Philharmonic, and Zubin Mehta. I assume one of those is the conductor. That's the. It is on my to-do list. As soon as I'm done practicing, I gotta check that out. I love trumpet, like good, really good trumpet players. I've only ever really listened to oh, I'm blanking. He's the Wynton Marsalis. For like everything, for his classical stuff. I enjoy him enough, his jazzy pieces, But I really, really like his Haydn. I like his Hummel. He's what I sort of modeled my playing style after when I was in high school because I was going off of YouTube videos of him in like this orchestra hall something. You might be familiar. They're very old videos, but that's good shit, man. Tomasi. I can't wait, dude. I can't wait for that. Okay, now I have to actually pull the back up here. Tchaikovsky? Oh, Brahms. Maybe a little of this Heldenleben. I don't know. It's not all there. Focus is not all there. And then this is what I was talking about earlier in the stream. Whenever you've got why Ein Heldenleben is such a fucking bear for horns is because in the very beginning you got this pedal B flat. You got the low that has to come in cold with the cellos, perfect unison. It's one note in the very beginning, horns and cellos. And you gotta have it, and it's gotta be strong. And then you're slurring from there all the way up to the D on the staff. It's fucking impossible. It's not, but like, it's hard. It's not even getting up to the D because the slurs from like those are a horn's bread and butter in that range. That's easy as shit. You can do that all day, every day. What's not common so this is kind of where I think the demarcation zone is, the delineation between like amateur, student, intermediate to advanced like professional level. And it's in this passage here. You know? It's having a one unbroken and connected line all the way through up and throughout, and that's so hard. So difficult. I did it. Did I? I did this piece or this passage? Because another big thing, and this is what my horn professor used to tell me, was that it's the practice party. We got practice party. That's time. Practice. Oh, you can't even see because of the dang. You know what? We can turn that off for now. Practice party. Yeah. Yeah. So now it's all the fun time. Now we get to just noodle around, do whatever we want to. Hell yeah. That is true. I was a little bit lax in the 2 hours, so it's not really, I'm gonna go over so that we get a good full block in. And I wanna clean up some of this, the entrance here to Heldenleben, because like the complete range and mastery over the entire horn's range in the entrance to this piece is that's why it's basically a staple in any audition. All right, that's enough celebration. Kitty tried to purr. I don't know about all that. That's more endurance than I've got. I'm getting sweaty just trying to play through. Holy hell. Oh, that's so hard. That and so we got the party, but this piece bit right here where you have to come in cold onto a B flat. You can't see my pointer. Onto a B flat, sforzando, hard attacked, and then and it's like, what? That's a hard one. That's a really fucking hard part. This whole thing, it goes from pedal B flat to the squealing B flat up on top of the like. You have to be of a certain level to play this piece well. That's not where I'm at. Nope. Nope. Lips are a little they're a little a little stiff today. Or at this point. Thank you, Quake. I appreciate that. Says my sound is just fine though. I appreciate it. So that's partly is one, I am my own worst critic at everything that I do, which I know I need to be better about that. But uh, just based on my own my previous experience playing in college level and what I would like to get up to, and how I know that I have played before and I can play. Like I say my sound is shit right now because that's like a combination of those two things. Myself being hard on myself, and also because I know the standard at which I can play up to, and hopefully we'll get there. This is only day 4. This is only day 4, and we're already playing some fun shit. Can you believe that? Who's better than us, Vinny? Cat's out of the hat now. We're having a good time. I'm having a great time. I hope you're having a good time. Oh man. All right, I gotta play some more. I gotta actually do some shit. And also, just as a stream of consciousness while I can allow my lips to maybe breathe a little bit more. One thing that my professor said to me back in the day, and it rings true, and it's something I've kind of held in my head for all walks of life. An amateur, it's a mindset, a practice and improvement sort of mindset. An amateur practices until they get it right. But a professional practices until they can't get it wrong. I don't know if that's like a, common saying, or if I'm just thinking, oh, I'm so smart, I am so wise, I'm Master Oogway over here, the scroll of knowledge. And it's like, yeah, everybody knows that. But that's the kind of, I like having that sort of a mindset, because eventually that's where I would fucking love to be a professional horn player. You can't get it wrong. You're not allowed, because I have sat outside with my chickens with coffee time and listened to some classical music, and I hear the spots in the recordings where they fuck up. Maybe it's just one weirdo out of the billions of people on Earth who's gonna notice, but this weirdo's gonna fucking notice. So you better not get it wrong if you're a professional on recordings. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. The rhythm wasn't there, but the notes felt good on that one. That's a tough lick at the best of times. And especially because you gotta have, for that entire line, you gotta have good, consistent air going that entire time. You can't. It's gotta sing. It's gotta carry. It's gotta connect. And I don't have the connection right now. Yeah, I don't think the alternate fingering is gonna help me. That's starting to sound not too bad. And that's the difference. That's the practice mentality I'm trying to have. And I'm verbalizing this just as much for myself, if not more so for myself, than I am for you, chat, because this is not how I practiced. When I was in practice, this is not how I would practice. I was a bit haphazard with it. I was not intentional. And so I'm trying to become intentional. That's why we've got the to-do list. That's why we've got the timer. We're trying to hold ourselves accountable. We're trying to become the best horn player that we can become. Not perfect. Not perfect. me. I don't know if y'all noticed. I noticed if I do where that note, so that's the F. So it's B flat F. So where the F wants to be secure is when my jaw is like, my bottom teeth are up against the rim, the front of the rim. So like here as opposed to underneath. When I do the B flat, it's very much my bottom teeth are up on the bottom part of the rim to anchor and secure the mouthpiece to the so that you're in one spot and you've got the anchor and support. But the whole point of this is what I've noticed sort of just on one of these previous takes. Well, now I can't get it right. So this, my teeth are underneath, pulling up, essentially. So a lot of what I'm looking for in that passage down below, just from the B flat to the F, is knowing where my jaw and teeth need to be placed so that the notes are secure, they're anchored, and that they're consistent and firm. All within there. And that's why for me, I'm trying to build the connection between those. That's why I'm going through those specific notes over and over and over again, is because I really want that. Because the rest of it, like I say, you know, those you can kind of do in your sleep. But unless you intentionally practice the ones if you don't intentionally practice that register, you're not going to have a good low register. And I'm not a low horn player. I have not spent time in the low to mid low range historically, and I want to fix that. So that's what we're doing. Okay. The notes there exist. That's step one. Make them exist. Step two, make them sound good. Make them perfect. Because practice, this is another, y'all, those of you tuning in to Practice Time with Pondbird on the weekends, y'all are in for a treat. Because practice does not make perfect. It's true. Practice makes permanent. Perfect practice makes perfect permanently. Imperfect practice makes imperfect permanently. Perfect practice makes perfect permanent. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm kind of spitting today. All right. Let's do this. It's like so part of it I need to shave. My mustache is like getting on the side of the mouthpiece. That's part of it. It's not all of it. You know, we'll deal with that in a minute because dynamically, we still have practice party going on. I'm going to get back to this screen just for right quick. Let's go doink and doink, yoink, and skadoosh. Okay, so practice party. Get my ugly face out of there. So it's forte. It's forte throughout, you know, but there has to be room to grow because we've got accent, boom, 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 whapa, and then you even fucking crescendo through this and here. So it's forte, but it can't be more than that. It cannot be more than forte. Yes. Cannot be more than forte. So you know what? We're not going to go further than this, I think. So we can put this here. We keep the practice party. I could throw some bass line in it. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to do that. Okay. Anyways. Really wasn't. It was hesitant. My rhythm was not right, and I wasn't secure on the F coming up from the B flat. I need to one thing that I do want to eventually get is an emote for metronome because can't see it behind the metronome. I gotta do it. Yeah, this is about right. I don't know what I'm talking about. Required listening. Because I don't know how much longer practice is going to be going. We're already over time. So this is just sort of a reinforcement of a few last minute things that we practiced and then also cooling off, warming down. Required listening for tomorrow is Tomasi, Henri Tomasi's Trumpet Concerto. And bonus credit is going to be Ein Heldenleben because that's going to come across multiple times. But for tonight, homework. Tomasi Trumpet Concerto. Can't fucking wait. All right. Maybe a little slow, just to get it in rhythm, perhaps. See, that's the you go too much from the B flat, and you end up at the octave above because it's a small adjustment from B flat to F. It feels like it should be more of a than it is. All right, you know what? Metronome is a good idea. Metronome is a good idea normally, but not for me right now. Because actually, real quick, I actually have to use the bathroom. So this is going to be a quick break. Get up and stretch, get some water, and I'm going to come back and we're going to finish this off, but then it's going to be end of stream. So we're gonna pause. Be right back. 2 seconds. All right. Hell yes. Welcome back. Oh, freshly stretched. Ah. Hydrated. Busch Gardensed. What a place. All right. Timer's back. Never play without a rag. I don't know why I have my headphones on. There's nothing coming through them right now. Kind of safety blanket thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird about my ears being on camera. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Let's get some fucking Heldenleben. But also, now I need to layer on the point that I was talking about mere moments ago. Dynamically, I can't start that loud because I need to have room to grow. I need to be able to grow from where I begin. I need to be able to accent and even crescendo. It's the opening of the song. Don't go balls to the wall at the literal opening note of the song. Jesus Christ. Duh. Paxton. Hey. Psst. Paxton. What's up, buddy? You okay? That was weird. My poor pup was licking himself as he normally does, without without fanfare. But today, for some reason, he was cleaning himself and sort of yelping a little bit. Hey, what you doing, little man? I don't know about all that. We're closing down. We're warming down. This is the last little bit of practice, anyways. What's up, bud? You okay? You know what? hang on. We gotta bring him onto the show. Let's introduce Paxton, everybody. Paxton, welcome to the show. You wanna come here? You wanna come here? Oh, big stretch. Oh, I don't have the camera set up over there. Hey, you wanna come here? Oh, big man. Oh, big man. Yes, sir. Oh, here we go. Hey, buddy. All right. You were licking a spot, making you seemed like it was hurting you a little bit. Okay. No, I think he's good. I think he just wanted attention. I think he just wanted attention is all. Now he's like, ugh, I can't stand all this attention. Just kidding. All right, buddy. Okay. Here we go. Big jump. Oh, hang on. Okay. All right, come on, but you gotta go. You didn't want to leave my hand, the weirdo. All right. And now, again, unpause. Let's do it. I might just be out of fuel, out of stamina, out of energy to do this one anymore today, but I'm gonna try. We're in. Maybe trying to slur such a big gap is too much for right now. Excuse me. Maybe we add the third. It's not even just the F. It's kind of anything above the break to below the break. From below the break to above the break seems better, but the opposite is not true. Getting the right character every time. It sounds right every time you play it, only the technical aspect is having trouble. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm trying to concentrate specifically on like musicality, you know, dynamics when I can, the articulations, the all that stuff, because I know that the my lips are lagging behind, but I want to, if I can get at least the mindset of like starting to think about like tone, attacks, articulation, trying to do the rhythms um, as much as I can. Then by the time my lips catch up and get back into practice, then we'll be freaking set, man. So I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. Oh, I'm also very tired. I'm running on fumes. I know that's true. That was a connected from down from down above the break to the bottom of the into the break. That felt good. It's starting to get there. We're brute forcing it, kinda, but it's popping. It exists. Step one. Step one, chat. Make it exist. Step two, make it good. It is now starting to exist. And it's about having those connections, because there's a big difference between, I'm going to try and exaggerate it, between whenever your lips stop buzzing and there's not a smooth through the notes. And that's what I'm trying to, because through the F to D, out of tune, whatever, but like that is connected. D to the B flat below, those two were more so. That was not. That's what I'm trying to avoid. That is my habit that I'm trying to break. Even coming up there, coming down it was connected, coming up it was not. And just after noodling down there for what, 5-10 minutes, that low B starting off feels fucking secure. That feels good. Both those times I just did it just now, like as the attack, they go. I gotta. Right now, I'm kind of hoping and praying that my lips lock in rhythmically on the arpeggio up instead of being intentional with them. So I need to be intentional with them. God damn it! I hate that. I have to like try to play it well, bastards. That's not what you're trying to do when you're trying to cool down after practice. That's not what you're doing, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh my goodness. All right. My fingers are going faster than my lips. Woo! Oh my goodness. 2-octave jumps are not fun. They're fun when they work. And it is hot. Ah, it is warm in this house. Yeah. I don't know that you're getting below the E flat there. And it's not even like playing low is easy. That's the thing. Going down into the low range, it hurts your corners. If you're doing it right, it hurts your corners. It makes you lightheaded. It's hot. Like it's no joke. It's legit. So it's a warm down as much as it is still like engaging my low range muscles. That's a good B flat though. One more. I can be happy with that. Also because I'm starting to get lightheaded again. Oh, I know if I do that like 2 more times, I'm gonna like have to put my head between my knees and kiss my bum goodbye. Not really, but that was from Chicken Run. Anyways, whew, that's gonna do it. That is time. 2:41. That's a good practice session, practice party. Hell yeah. Oh goodness. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I hope to see you back tomorrow. I am listening to, as soon as we're done with this, I'm turning on Henri Tomasi. It is currently on Henri Tomasi. I am here for the homework, the required listening for tomorrow, and I hope you'll join me for it. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see y'all tomorrow for more practice. Yeah. See y'all tomorrow.